In the far reaches of the galaxy, a vast empire of intelligent species existed, each with its own unique strengths and characteristics. They'd have lived for centuries in peace, with little to no conflicts between them. But a new and unusual species had emerged on the outskirts of their known universe, humans. The Empire's leaders saw the rapid growth of humanity as a potential threat to their dominance. The humans were primitive, violent, and seemed to be expanding at an alarming rate. The leaders of the Empire, however, could not have been more wrong. The first contact came in the form of a small fleet of ships, just a few humans daring to venture into the stars. The Empire had its doubts about these so-called humans, but they were determined to show them who was in control. A decision was made to neutralize the threat before it had a chance to spread. Admiral Zorath, the commander of the Empire's war fleet, was tasked with leading the assault. His race had conquered countless worlds, bringing them under their rule. They were a species of unmatched strength and advanced technology, accustomed to quick victories. The humans, he thought, would be no different. The first battle came swiftly. The human ships, crude and unrefined by the standards of the Empire, were no match for Zorath's mighty fleet. They fought fiercely, but were outclassed at every turn. For a moment, Zorath felt a surge of satisfaction. He believed that this would be an easy conquest, but then something unexpected happened. As the battles raged on, the humans displayed something that no other species had ever dared to show: resilience. Despite being outgunned, outmatched, and outnumbered, they fought on. Their ships, though primitive, were faster, more unpredictable, and more determined than anything the Empire had ever seen. It was as if they could not be defeated, no matter how many times they were struck down. Zorath couldn't understand it. This wasn't how wars were supposed to go. The humans had no advanced technology, no vast fleets of warships, and yet they continued to strike back, each time more ferociously than the last. Zorath knew he had to crush them before they became more dangerous, but the more he tried, the more the humans resisted. There was something about them that he could not comprehend, a raw, unyielding will to survive. As the war dragged on, Zorath's forces began to feel the strain. Their ships, though powerful, were not designed for the kind of guerrilla warfare that the humans were masters of. They couldn't predict the humans' tactics, and the humans seemed to have an uncanny ability to exploit the smallest weaknesses in their technology. The Empire's forces started to lose ships, and the once proud fleet began to falter. Zorath called a council of his commanders. The situation was dire. "These humans do not fight like any species we have encountered," he said, his voice heavy with frustration. "They are relentless. They keep coming, no matter what we throw at them. It is as if they do not fear death." One of the commanders, a seasoned veteran of countless battles, spoke up. "Admiral, perhaps it is not that they do not fear death. Perhaps they welcome it." Zorath looked at him in disbelief. "What do you mean?" The commander hesitated before speaking. "The humans are unlike any other species we've ever faced. Their entire existence seems to revolve around the idea of survival, of pushing through pain, loss, and destruction. They do not fight to win for the sake of power or conquest, like we do. They fight because they must. They fight because their very survival depends on it. It is their nature to struggle, to fight for every breath." Zorath felt a chill run down his spine. He had never encountered a species with such a profound will to survive. In all of his years of conquest, he had never fought against a species that valued life so fiercely. The Empire's warriors fought for glory, for control, but these humans fought because they had no other choice. They were fighting not for victory, but for the right to continue existing. The realization hit Zorath like a hammer. The humans didn't need advanced weapons or technology to defeat the Empire. Their greatest strength was their relentless determination, their unbreakable spirit. The Empire's forces had underestimated them, and now they were paying the price. Every time they destroyed a human fleet, another one would rise in its place. Every time they killed a soldier, another one would take their place without hesitation. The humans were not afraid of losing. They were afraid of not fighting. Zorath's thoughts began to unravel as he considered the brutal truth. It was not enough to be powerful, to have superior technology. The humans had something far more dangerous: the ability to keep going no matter what. In war, This unyielding drive was the deadliest weapon of all. In the end, the Empire's forces could not withstand the humans' constant attacks. The Empire's once mighty fleet was shattered, and its leadership was forced to retreat. Zorath, who had once thought the war would be an easy victory, was left to confront the truth. He had underestimated the human spirit. It was not their technology that made them dangerous, but their refusal to ever give up. The Empire had lost the war not because the humans were more powerful, but because the humans never stopped fighting. They had proven that the greatest strength of all was the will to survive, and that was something the Empire could never conquer. As Zorath watched the last of his ships retreat into the stars, he realized that the brutal truth was this: going to war with humans was a fight that no one could ever truly win. The humans had won, not through force, but through their relentless determination to endure. And in the end, that was the one thing the Empire could not defeat.